So you just finished baking classes and you're wondering what next. Okay, I'm here to help you on that one. Once you just finish your baking classes, here's what you need to know: the name of your equipment, which you're gonna be using for your baking and decorating of cakes, both buttercream and fondant. Also, the uses of this equipment, starting from your cake pans, your buttercream workable tools, and your fondant tools. Hello guys, welcome to Wavys Creation YouTube channel, where we share a lot of baking tips that inspire, encourage, and sustain you on the creative and baking journey. At Wavys Creation, we don't just share videos, but we build people. We encourage people to put in their zeal and passion in this baking journey. So in today's video, I'll be teaching you the use of basic baking equipment, both for buttercream and fondant decoration. So stay tuned in this video because you are going to be learning a lot. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you watch this video to the end to get the whole details. Okay, let's get into the video. Our very first equipment I'll be talking about here is our cake pans. The cake pan generally is used for baking cakes and it comes in different sizes. Here we have the 6 inches and the 5 inches sizes. So that's just the use of cake pans. And the prices vary depending on location in Nigeria, but this is the cake pans. We'll be talking about the cake sieve, and this sieve is used for sieving all powdered ingredients: your baking powder, your flour, your cocoa powder, every powder from your sugar, everything. You need to sieve it in this cake sieve. Hope you can see it. And let's talk about our spatula. The spatula is used to scoop cake batter, any form of batter at all. You make use of the spatula to scoop it. Now let's talk about wicks. Our wicks is used to whisk eggs. You can beat your eggs. For those of you that use recipe that require beating of eggs, you can make use of the wicks to beat your eggs. And also for oil-based recipes, you can make use of your wicks to whisk oil-based recipes. Now let's look at our measuring equipment. We have the measuring cups, the measuring spoon, and the measuring scale. Can you see the measuring scale? So now this measuring scale measure cake recipes in grams and is the perfect one for your recipes. Now the cup is another option. It comes in 1 cup, half cup, 1/3, 1/4, and 1/8. They are used also in measurement. There are some recipes that require cups and there are recipes that require grams. You make use of the scale for the grams measurement and you mix use of the cups for the cup measurement. And you have your measuring spoons. These measuring spoons comes in TSP, that is TSP, and TBSP. So if you see we have 1 TBSP, this is tablespoon, and we have half TBSP, which is half tablespoon. And then you have TSP. 1 TSP means 1 teaspoon, and 1/4 TSP means half teaspoon, and 1/4 TSP means 1/4 teaspoon. Now you have your scrapers. You have different types of scrapers here. And let me tell you, as a beginner, if you not bought this scraper, you are wrong. One good thing about this scraper is that it comes with a smoothing side and a comb side. So for any scraper that has these designs, we call them combs. So these are cake combs. They give different patterns on cake designs. So these are combs. These are combs where these ones we call them cake scrapers. They are used for smoothing your cakes. These combs are used for giving indications on your cakes, and these are basically buttercream tools. Another buttercream tool, you have your palette knife. Your palette knife is used to apply buttercream on your cake. Your palette knife is used to do what? Apply buttercream on your cake. You have your nozzle. This is your Withom 1M nozzle, and only this nozzle can give you about 7 piping techniques. I'm going to be making a video on all of these tools, buttercream tools and fondant tools. So just stay to this channel because you're going to enjoy it. I'm still going to make another video on this piping nozzle. You can get about 7 design to 8 design with just this piping tip, and I think this is like 600 in Benue State here. You have your brush. This brush is used to grease your pan. Whenever you want to grease your pan, you make use of this brush. Notice there is this brush. And then you have your silicone brush. Your silicone brush, you can use this thing to grease your pastries. Any pastry, meat pie, fish pie, sausage. If you want to grease it, make use of this silicone brush. Don't make use of this brittle brush, because this one now, this thing can remove and be on your pastry and it will not be good. The next thing, we have our sculpture knife. This sculpture knife is used for cake trimming. I'm still going to make a video on how to trim your cake perfectly. So stay tuned on this channel, because you're going to be getting a lot of good things. Do you hear me? So this sculpture knife or bread knife is used for trimming cake. You can see the rough side. You need to be careful when you are trimming, because this thing has wounded me before, I'm telling you. And then you have your turntable. The turntable enhances you when you are trying to frost with buttercream, as you can see. So when you are trimming your cake, you make use of your turntable. When you are frosting your cake with buttercream, you make use of your turntable. All these things we are still going to be learning. We're going to be learning how to frost a cake perfectly with buttercream, get sharp edges. You are going to be learning how to trim a cake, and a lot of things you'll be learning in this channel. The next is tape. This tape is used to measure fondant when you are paneling. That's just the issue. You measure the length and the height of the fondant when you are paneling. The next one are our fondant smoothers. They are used to smoothing fondant from the body to the top. Do you get me? The next is our pizza cutter. Our pizza cutter is used to cut out rolled fondant. That is this. And the next is our rolling pin. Now this rolling pin is used to roll out fondant. There's one that comes, this silicone is somehow white. You can make use of the wooden one too. So you have rolling pin. So these are just the basic equipment you need as a startup baker. There are still a lot of equipment, but I'll be reviewing them in course of our channel. So stay tuned on this channel. Thank you. If you have enjoyed this video, please like this video, comment, share to your friends, and make sure you stay with me. Let's grow through this baking journey, because it's not easy to be a beginner baker. There are videos that are going to be coming on, so stay tuned on this channel. You are gonna enjoy with me. Thank you all. See you in the next video.